Hi there, welcome to the workout today, and I'm glad you're here. If you're new to these workouts, welcome. If you are an old hand at them, welcome back as well. So I'm glad you're here again. Go ahead and get yourself ready by grabbing whatever you need for balance. So you can use the back of a chair. As we move through the exercises, you can use your walker if that works for you, or set yourself up to a wall, next to a wall. So wherever you are exercising, make sure you're in a safe space, that you have some control over your balance. Someone can help you if that's what works for you, but just do it in a manner that you feel comfortable and safe doing it. Grab your water, grab a towel if you need it, and we will go ahead and move through our exercises today. Again, if any of the times I'm going too quickly for you, go ahead and just hit pause and do what you need to do. If you need extra rest, take it, and enjoy your workout as you move through what we're doing today. Okay, we'll see you back here in a moment. Standing or sitting up tall, we're going to start with your cross crawls. Hands are out, taking up your space, so you can reach way out. We're going to lift opposite knee to your hand. So one knee comes up, you're going to tap that knee with the opposite hand. So we're crossing our midline, reaching over, reach to the outside, really stretch your knee over to the side that you're touching with the hand. Just up and tall, starting to move. You can do this smaller to start, but I want you to work up to just being big, taking up all of your space. You can also do this seated, sitting tall in a chair, bringing up one knee and the other. Make sure you're returning your hands up to a reach. Starting to move through, waking up all those muscles in your body, checking in with your joints, getting a feel for how you are actually moving so far throughout your day, so far throughout this workout. My goal for you for every workout is to finish it feeling better than when you started, and hopefully moving a little better than when we start. So work yourself into the workout. Let your body respond as we get through it. Okay, good. Standing up tall, take a deep breath in through your nose, and exhale it out through an open, relaxed jaw. Take another deep breath in, and exhale fully. Let the air come out of those lungs. And one more focused breath, breathing in through the nose and out. Okay, good. We're going to go back to our cross crawl. So the cross crawl is going to get your heart rate up a bit. We're moving a little more than you would be if you were just doing a march, okay? A little more side to side sway as you're shifting your weight from one foot to the other, sideways. Keep those arms returning up. Again, taking up all of your space. If you struggle with balance on this, keep going. Let me show you. You can stand behind your chair. Lift one hand up, come to the opposite knee, return, switch sides. So that it won't be as fluid, but you will have constant balance support as you do it. So again, as you learn some of these movements, and we frequently use the cross crawl, we may need a different adaptation for you so you can do the movement to your 100%, whatever that is. We each have our own level of push. You want to just reach that level every time you purposefully work out. Very good. Standing tall again. Wide feet. Lift the chest. Posture tall. Focus on your 3 deep breaths. Taking a deep breath through your nose. And exhale slowly to let all that air out. And again, breathe in. And out. And one more time together, breathing in. and out. Wiggle those legs. Push your weight from side to side. And we're going to go back to those cross crawls. Up tall. Bringing that knee up, touching it to your opposite hand. If you want to go a little more dynamic, instead of your hand, reach your elbow to your opposite knee. You'll get a little more motion in there. And you're going to spend a little bit more time on one leg, which is going to challenge your balance a little more. Stay tall. Come to a tall posture every time. If you find yourself getting lower, stop. Readjust. Keep it big. Use up your space. Take up your space. Keep going. We'll go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Up tall again. Pull those shoulders up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out. Breathing in. And out. And one more time, breathe in. And out. Good. We're going to go through kind of a stretch from head to toe. As we do this, focus on how you're feeling at each segment of your body. So standing or sitting tall, we're just going to look right and look left. Look over your right shoulder. Feel the movement in through your neck. Come back to center. Look over your left shoulder. How's your neck feeling? Use your eyes to help that stretch. Look to the center. Look right, center, and left. Center. One more time. Look right. Use your eyes to help you. Center. How's your breathing going? Left. Center. Good. Take your chin down to your chest. Push that chin to your chest. Come gently through your center. Lift the chin to your ceiling. Back to center. Chin to chest. Posture still up tall. Shoulders are pulled back. Come through your center. Chin up towards your ceiling. To center. And one more time. Chin to chest. To center. And up. To center. Okay, we're going to roll those shoulders. So you're going to shrug your shoulders up. Pull them back. Down and around. Big shoulder circles. Up. Back, down and around. Nice and slow. Kind of feeling each segment of that shoulder circle. Okay, let them hang down, shake them out a bit. Now go the other way. Pull your shoulder blades together. Then your shoulders come up to your ears, forward, down and around. Shoulder blades, shoulders up to your ears, forward, down, and around. Big shoulder circles. One more. Good. Okay, now we're going to take those shoulder circles with a big, wide arm. Take those arms out, nice and wide, and then draw the biggest circle you can with your fingers. Okay, so you've got a circle on either side of you that you're drawing with your fingers. Really big shoulder circles. One more going in this direction. And take it the other way. Stay tall as you do that. Reaching up. Reaching to your down. Big shoulder circles. How much space can you take up? It's all yours. Take it. Okay, good. Shake those arms out. We're going to do a cross arm stretch. You're going to take your hand forward. Let's go right hand forward. Hug yourself. Now take that right elbow and keep pulling across to get that hug tighter. Eyes stay forward on this. You'll feel a stretch through the back of that arm and maybe down past your shoulder on that side. Again, sitting or standing tall. How's your breathing? Check into that. Okay, let that arm come down. Other arm. Left arm comes out. Give yourself a big hug. Now take your other hand to that elbow and pull that arm across your body. Feel that stretch in the back of that arm that's pulled across. And maybe down your side. Let that stretch happen. Good. You're going to open up your fingers. Stand tall, open up those fingers, push your hands away from you, straighten your elbows. Look at your elbows. Are they straight? Can you straighten them out a little bit more? And then bring those hands back towards your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Different movement. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Now push out again. Elbows are straight. Shoulders are rounded forward. Pull it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Hands are open still. And press forward. Okay, press down. We're going to do a gentle rotation. If you get dizzy with this, keep your eyes forward. We're going to put your hands on your hips. We're just going to let one elbow come forward and then the other. Keep your legs soft. Just rotating. Now we're going to take those arms out a little more. So arms are just up, even with your shoulders, rotating around. Okay, good. Come to your center. Hands on hips again. We're going to do a side bend. So eyes are forward. You're going to push. Let's push your right hip out first and take that elbow down towards the floor. So left elbow down to the floor. As your right hip pushes away, you've got a side bend, feeling it in that right side. Come up, belly button to spine as you come up. Keep your torso tight and in control as we do this. Shoot that left hip out. Drop that right elbow. And slowly come up. I'm going to go the other way again. Shoot the right hip out. Drop the left elbow. Feel a stretch around that hip. Belly button to spine. Come on up to tall. One more time. Shoot that left hip out. Drop the right elbow. And up to tall. Good. Now we're going to do a hip circle. So you can hold on to your balance support. We're going to put the weight all on your left foot. You're going to keep that right leg straight. Circle at your hip. Now, as you do this, you need to maintain tight through your left hip. That's your support leg. So that leg is working as you circle around that right hip. Reverse direction. Through the hip. This doesn't have to be really big. We're just kind of letting it go around. We're putting some energy into that hip. Using those muscles, waking them up. These are your stability muscles for as you walk. Switch sides. So you can either turn around to hold on to your chair to balance, or move to your, like I just moved to my wall instead. So whatever works for you, circle at the hip. Focusing that left leg, circling at the hip, keeping that left knee straight. So you're moving the whole entire leg as you circle it around. Keep your foot flexed. You point your toe, you get a little stuck at the end. Reverse directions. How are you doing through that right hip? That hip is working. So you might feel it getting a little tired. That's okay. Okay, come to your center. Let's move your feet a little closer. And put your hands to your knees. We're going to circle those knees around. So you're bending a little bit, circle them around, and reverse directions. Good. Let's move down to our ankles. You can hold on to your balance support again. Circle at the ankle. So you want to find that range of motion. Reverse direction. Do your best. I know this is challenging for a lot of people. This is an easy one to practice anytime. You can practice while you're sitting in your lounge chair watching TV. You can practice at the table when you're eating. You can practice every morning when you first wake up before you do anything and you're still laying in bed. Circle at those ankles. Switch sides. Other leg, circle at the ankle. So this is one of those really beneficial exercises that it just takes remembering to do it, to give yourself the time to do it, because you can really do it anywhere, in the car, when you're a passenger. Go ahead and reverse directions. Okay, good. That was our head to toe. Go ahead and stand tall, wide feet, or sit tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale it out. Another deep breath in. And exhale it out. One more breathing in. And exhale it out. Good. Okay, go ahead and grab a drink of water. Our first exercise we're going to do today is a step forward, step back. There's a few different ways we can do this, so I'm going to take you through a couple different options. This can challenge your balance if you're stepping or if you're walking a little off balance, or if you struggle with some really slow walking. This may be challenging, so just make sure you have something that will support your balance as you do it. We're going to take one big step forward, and I know I'm going to go out of the screen. You're going to transfer your weight forward and then bring it back, and you're going to step all the way back, putting your weight on the back foot. If you need some extra help with your balance, I want you to stand off center of your chair. If you can do this with just one hand on your chair. So you're going to take a big step forward, transfer your weight, and a big step back, transfer your weight. Forward and back. Okay? Forward and back. You can also hold on to a wall as you do this, if that's what you're using for your balance. Step forward and back. Forward and back. Transferring your weight. So from this side, this may be a better view. Side of your chair. I'm going to take a big step forward. I want to make sure I have enough room to step back as well. As big as I can step. Okay? Your eyes are up, your posture's tall. So I've transferred my weight forward. Then I'm going to step back. So my weight is all on that back leg. I can actually lift up my front leg. Step forward, step back. Okay? As I go through this with you, I'm not going to use the chair, and I'm going to show you a way if you want to make this even more advanced. Okay? So here's what it would look like without using any balance aid. As you step forward, reach that opposite hand forward, one back. So we're working with our opposition. Then you're going to bring it in one step back. So take it forward, up and back. Take it forward, up and back. Okay? Get yourself ready. We're going to do 10 steps together. Staying on the same foot is stepping forward and back for this whole segment. Here we go. Forward. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Come back to center. Okay, now the other leg, same idea. Step forward and back. 2, 3. You're transferring weight to that foot that's stepping. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stand up tall, sit up tall, arm circles. Similar to what we did in warm-up, big, circling those arms around, taking them in one direction. Doesn't matter which direction, we will switch. Let's switch directions. Good. Okay, rest those arms. We're going to do the rocking horse next. So for the rocking horse, one foot is in front, one foot is in back. Balance, depending on what your balance allows, you can keep your feet in line. That's going to be more challenging, right? As you rock forward, rock back. If this is too challenging, take your feet a little wider or more wide will give you a wider base of support. So whatever you need to be able to rock and rock. With this one, you keep those feet on the floor. So you're going to rock forward, the heel comes up in the back, and the toe comes up in the front. Rock and rock. So you're just feeling the weight transfer. Go ahead and start through your body. Again, you can be holding onto your chair as you do this. You can hold on to the wall, your walker, whatever you need. Everybody's got a different balance point. Find yours. Push it just a little. As you do this, keep your posture tall. Okay, switch your feet now. Other foot goes in front. This may be completely different than the other side. That's okay. We need to work with both sides and teach them how to be as even as possible, especially in something that tends to affect one side more than the other. So we have to really work both sides and get them as level and strong as possible. Forward and back, forward and back. Nice. Come to your center. Give yourself a march. Just a quick march to reset. Up tall. March those feet. Okay, good. We're going to go to the step forward, step back again. So figure out what leg you'd like to move. The other leg is going to be your stability leg. And here we go, 10 times. Step forward, reach with the opposite hand, and back. Transfer your weight. Transfer your weight forward, transfer your weight back. Transfer it forward and back. 4, 5. Keep it going. Something to notice, how big is your step? Are you able to get back in one step, or are you needing to take a few? When you push back, do you need to push back? Adjust it so you can really try to get it in one step. That may shorten your stride a bit. That's okay. We're really challenging your balance with this one. I'm gonna go one more. Okay, good. Other leg. I'm turning around just so you can see it better. You don't have to turn around if that doesn't work in your space. Here we go, big step forward, reach with the opposite hand, and back. Forward and back. Step forward, lift, and move it back. Keep it going. Okay, good. Come to your center. Arm circles. Take those arms out and draw big circles with your fingertips. Try to keep those elbows straight. And go ahead and reverse that circle around. Big reaches. Nice. Shake out those arms. Get yourself set up for your rocking horse. One foot in front, one behind, and again, in line for more balance challenge, or a little wider for a larger base of support. Okay? Get yourself ready, eyes up, rock to the front foot and the back. Rocking and rocking. Chest stays tall, eyes stay up. We know your feet are down there, we don't need to look at them. Feel yourself, feel the weight moving through your foot, from your heel to your forefoot, and back to your heels. Heel to your forefoot, back to your heels. You really want to notice as our weight shifts and on all points of our foot. Sometimes checking into that really helps if you're frozen. Check into your feet, see what they're doing, and push your feet into the floor. Wiggle those toes. Go ahead and switch your feet now. Your other foot is in front. Rotate to your toes, rotate back to your heels, all along your foot. Forward and up, back and toes up. Forward, heels up, back, toes up. Okay, good. Grab a drink of water. Grab a drink of water and we will come back for the next group of exercises. While we're waiting for everybody, we're just going to do a sway. So just put your feet wide and you're going to sway those hips side to side. As you do, you'll feel your weight shift from one side to the other. And this is active rest. So you're moving, you're checking in with your body. How are you doing after that long set? How's your breathing going? And are you feeling better than when we first started? The answer is yes, I hope. Okay, here we go with our next set. It's going to be a side step with a squat. So we're going to keep your feet hip width apart. Okay, so this base of support is hip width apart. Now we're going to take one foot, we're going to step it out to the side, big side step. Now we put the weight on that outside leg We're going to squat down to where you feel comfortable. We're going to push up, back to your center. Feet hip width apart. So it's a step, a squat, back up to your center. From the side, as you squat down, the key is get those hips back. Up tall, you're going to step out. The weight is outside towards the camera, pushing those hips back for that squat. My back stays straight, hips are going back, and then up to center. If you feel a little off balance doing this and you want a chair for safety, here is how I will do this. So you'd stand in front, off center from your chair. When you step out, your body should move in front of your chair. So I'm going to step out. My body's in front of the chair. Now I'm going to reach my hips back to that chair. And then up to tall. So I'm off center. But that's a little safety net for you, if you will. Side step, hips down to that chair, push them back, and up to tall. If you see my hands go out, that's my counterbalance. Side step, reach it out, up to center. So these are levels that you can do to make yourself, to challenge yourself, but to do it safely. An advanced level, if you want to reach down to the floor, you'll squat a little further. As you do this, you step out, take both hands, still get those hips back. So your eyes should be forward. Reach down to the floor. So now I'm in a much deeper squat. You're going to bring yourself up, back to center. So that push up is pretty powerful and you're working hard. Step out, touch down, up to center. So here we go all together at your level. We're doing 10. Out, squat, up for 1. Squat, 2. Step, squat, 3. Squat, 4. Squat down, 5. Squat, 6. Squat, 7. Keep going. 8. 9. 10. Good. Now we're going to go the other side. If you're using your chair, set yourself up so that chair is off center. When you step out with that leg, you're in front of your chair. Here we go. Side step, squat. So now it's on the other side. Up and together. Squat for 2. Squat for 3. Squat. Put that weight in that leg that is stepping out. The other leg stays straight. 4. 5. Hips back. 6. 7. 8. 9. And up to tall. 10. Good. Wide feet. Across reach now. Hands reach across your body. Stretch as far as you can. Up to center. Across your body and stretch. Keep going. Can you tie your breathing into this? Breathe in. Exhale as you cross and reach. Breathe in. And exhale. This is a stretch. This is not the quick part. The harder part of this set is that squat. A few more. Shake it out. Shake those legs out, roll those shoulders. Okay, here we go again to our side step with the squat. Set yourself up in front of your off center from your chair if you need that. Here we go, big side step. Reach down or squat down and up to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift yourself if you're using your chair. Step over, give yourself room. Feet are hip width apart. And here we go, step out to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Up tall in your center, feet a little wider than hip width. We're going to do our cross reach again. One hand reaches across your body, stretch. Breathing in and exhale. Keep going, stretch. Extend through your elbows. Okay, good. Come up to tall, roll those shoulders a few times. Go ahead and grab a drink. Grab a drink and we'll come back for more. If you're ready, you're just going to sway. Sway till we get going again. Okay, we've got about 30 seconds here. The next exercise we're going to do is a front kick, back kick. Again, there's a couple variations on this one to do what works best for you. Think about, again, we're going to work through stabilizing on one leg while the other leg is active. So if you need a little extra support, you're going to hold on to the wall, the chair. Again, off center works best because we are going to extend a foot forward and back. So if you're using a chair, stand to the side of your chair if that works for you. We're going to take your foot out and back. So as you do this, your upper body moves a bit, that bottom leg stays straight. Or the support leg stays straight. So you're moving through your hips. So nice and strong. Give myself space to go back. To come up and forward. Okay, holding on if you need to. And then you're going to bend your knee and push your leg straight back. So we're hinging at your hip. Okay, so up and forward and press that leg through. Up and forward and press the leg through. If you want to really increase this, if your balance is something that you're really working on and you have good control over it and you don't need to hold on, this exercise is really challenging to do without holding on. Use your arms out to the side, stand tall. You're going to lift up, extend that leg out, and then press it back, staying balanced. If you're doing this without holding on, you may be going a little slower. That is what I want. The slower you go, the more control you're having over your balance. If you're going quick, you're kind of using momentum and not reaching the full range of motion that we're looking for. So take it slow. So your count may be off of mine. That's okay. Do what works for you for my count of 10. Okay, so if you do 4, that's fine, because you're working the whole time as you balance. So set yourself up, get yourself ready. We're going to focus on one leg at a time. Okay, take it forward, press it back. Take it forward, press it back. 2. Forward, press it back. 3. Forward, press it back. 4. Forward, press it back. Forward, press it back. Forward, press it back. Keep going. Forward, press it back. Up and tall, forward, press it back. 4 more. Press and back. 3 and back. 2 and back. 1 and back. Good. Told you it was challenging. Got to see me get challenged. Okay, up tall, other side. Adjust yourself on your balance if you need to. Up tall, take that leg forward and press it back. 2, press it back. 3, how high up can you get that leg as you take it forward? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Up tall in your center. We're going to do an overhead press first, followed by an overhead stretch. So the press, your thumbs are at your shoulders, and you're going to push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let those hands hang. Shake them out. Now we're going to do that overhead stretch. So one arm at a time, you're going to reach up, reach as high as you can. You go on a tippy toe with one foot, that's fine. Reach up, bring it down, reach, stretch. How much higher can you get? Take your time on this. It's not for a specific number, just for a time as you stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. Okay, good. Just give yourself a sway. We're going to go back to the leg kick, the kick forward and the kick back. Again, challenge yourself to where you need. So I'm going to be off to my side. As you extend your leg out front and your leg behind, try to get that knee straight. So take your time to get that knee straight. You're going to feel it in your quadriceps, the fronts of your thighs. When you press forward, you're going to feel it all the way up through your rear end as you press back and straighten through your knee. So here we go. Stabilize yourself on one foot. Take that leg up and out. Thread it through. Press it back. Knee up, foot out. Press it back. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 9, 10. Good. Switch to the other side. Get yourself ready. Here we go. Lift and press. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Our overhead presses. Feet are wide, hands are up, press it up. Good. Now we're going to go for our stretch. Reach and stretch, and then switch it over to the other side. Reach and stretch. Take your time. Check into your breathing. Take those eyes up as you stretch up. Look up. Look up. Last one. Okay, good. Grab a drink of water. When you're done getting your drink, come on back and we'll do the sways, just side to side. Active rest, focusing again on your breathing. Our next set, we're going to go ahead and do some wide squats. So what that means is your feet are out wider than your normal stance. So we are taking them out beyond our normal stance, beyond your hips, and we're going to squat from there. Again, if you want to do this with your chair behind you, that works really great, and that will give you a target to take those hips back to. And you know, if you can just get your feet wider than the chair legs, that's a wide squat. Okay, so you can kind of see the chair legs through my feet. So you're going to take those hips back to that chair and stand up to tall. You don't need to use a chair if you don't want to, or you can stand behind it and hold on to it and squat back. We want to make sure your hips are traveling back for that squat. So your knees, if I stand next to this chair and do a squat, my knees won't touch it. My hips are going back, and then I'm going to come up. So if you're using your chair for a target, you're trying to target that with your hips. Okay, so weight stays on your heels. That's the key. Here we go for 10 of these. Actually, we're going to add to it. We're going to do a wide squat, and here's the tricky part. When you come up, you're going to lift up onto your toes. Come down, squat, lift up on your toes. So it's a double exercise. We're adding to it. Here we go. Down for 1. Come up and keep lifting onto your toes. And down for 1. Here we go. 2. And lift. 3. And lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. 8. And up. 9. 10, and up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Stay up, stay up. Stay up, we're working your balance, working those calves, and rest down. Good, shake those legs out. Standing tall, we're doing our tree trunk. Our tree trunk is just another name that I use for rotation. If you are a strong tree trunk, arms are your leaves and branches, and we're in the wind. They're just swinging around. As you do this, you just want to find a flow. You want to find momentum. Let that help you with your rotation. Rotate off one way and then the other. If you need to keep your eyes ahead for balance and get a little dizzy, do that. If it works for you to move your head, you can do that. It does not work for me. I will look forward. Stay up tall. Eyes up, good breaths. And come back to your center. Okay, we're going back to our wide squats. Reset your feet. Make sure you're wide. Okay, we're going to squat down, lift back up. Here we go. Squat. And elevate up. Squat down. Elevate up. Squat down. I'm doing a bit of a hold. When I elevate up, I'm holding, then relaxing. Squat, lift and hold, and down. Squat, lift and hold, and down. 5 more. And up. Squat, and up. 3 more. Squat, and up. Last 2, down, and up, and down, and up. Good. Bring them in tight. Bring those feet in more close. Tree trunks again. Just sway it around. Take good breaths here. Doing really well. We've got one more set that we're going to go through. Comprised of side leg lifts and a forward raise with airplane arms. I'll explain it, don't worry. Okay, grab a drink if you need to, and we'll move into that last exercise. For this one, if you want to hold onto your chair or the wall, we're going to be lifting your leg wide to the side. So whatever works for you as you do this. I'll give you 15 more seconds to get that quick drink and then come back to get yourself ready. If you're here already, go ahead and sway. All right, setting yourself up for that side leg raise. So you can hold on, shift your weight to one foot so the leg that you're raising is off the floor. Belly button to spine, nice and tight, shoulders rested, posture tall. Lift that leg wide to the side and bring it down. As you do this, keep going. The movement is just from that leg. So make sure you're staying nice and stable throughout the rest of your body. Try to lift your heel. Lift from your heel. If you find you're lifting your toe up, I want you to shift your hips forward so they're square to the front. You should be feeling this somewhat in the back of that leg. Closer to your rear end. Lift from the heel. Think of the heel going up. Let's do a few more. Okay, good. Stand tall. You can either turn around. I'm just going to use this side for my balance support. Lifting the other leg. Support. Ready and lift. Focus on the heel coming up. Your toes pointed straight in front. Like you were standing, it goes straight out to the side. You're using the muscles on the side of that leg. A few more. Good. Okay, stand tall. Give your hips a little wiggle. So we're going to do a forward raise. You're going to take your hands, open your fingers, lift them straight to shoulder height. You're going to keep them on that same level, out wide to the side, airplane arms. Elbows are straight. You're going to bring them back in front, thumbs touch, lower them back down. Lift, sweep them out, squeeze your shoulder blades, thumbs together and down. Lift, shoulder blades forward and down. Lift, shoulder blades forward and down. Lift, shoulder blades forward, down. Lift, shoulder blades forward, down. Keep it going. Lift, shoulder blades forward, down. Lift, squeeze, forward, down. Lift, squeeze, forward, down. I'll be honest, I totally lost count. So we're just going to do a few more. Keep going. Lift, shoulder blades forward, down. We'll do one more. Lift, keep them even. Shoulder blades forward, down. Shake them out. Good work. We've got one more round. One more round. You can do it. Standing tall, you're going to take those, take your one leg wide to the side. Same exercise, side leg lift. Up tall, keep those hips squared to the front, forward, and lift, lift. Keep going, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it off, turn around the other way. Get yourself ready. Float the leg that you're going to lift and go. Lift it up, wide to the side. Go, go, go. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feeling that in your hips? That's good. Give yourself a little shuffle. A little side to side. Okay, up tall. Take those thumbs together. Lift those arms forward. Wide to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades forward and down. Keep it going. Squeeze forward and down. Lift out, forward, and down. Keep moving through the same pattern. So as we're doing this exercise, this is one of those exercises that if you want to hold some 1, 2, 3 pound weights, that's great. As right now we're not holding weights, this is where that squeeze in the shoulder blades at the end really comes into play. You're going to feel that more. You'll be able to target that better because you don't have the extra weight. So using the weights are really good for this, but it's somewhat of a different exercise. You won't be able to target your shoulder blades as much. Just something to know. We'll do a few more. Up, squeezing out, forward and down, up, squeezing out, forward and down. Shake those arms out. Give yourself a wide stance. You made it. We did it. Just like that. You did your workout. We're just swaying from side to side as we kind of bring our body temperature back down, take our breaths, and acknowledge that you just kicked some tail. Good work. So check in with yourself. How are you feeling right now compared to when we started? Yes, again, you can feel more tired. I hope that you feel a little tired. We worked hard, but hopefully your movements are a little easier. Your balance might be a little stronger, and that just puts into your head, this is important to do every day. Maybe not a long exercise segment, but something to target and specifically work on every day so that you can really continue to build and maintain that balance and strength that you have. So just make sure you're checking in with yourself daily. If it's hard to do it with yourself, check on YouTube. You've got my videos there. Plus, there's a ton of others. So get out, find yourself your resources that you really like, and it'll work. Let's go ahead and finish up with taking our breaths together. So you can do this seated or standing. Comfortable, strong posture. We're going to breathe in, take those arms wide to the side, open up your chest, your arms, breathing in, touch them, and exhale out. Again, breathing in. Fill up those lungs. And that goodness, hard work, exhale out. So we're going to take those palms together, breathing in, up, 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 up. Touch those palms together, keep them together, press in and exhale with your hands coming down through your center, nice and strong. Feel that energy pulsing through your palms. Put a big old smile on your face. Take a deep breath, exhale it out. Rub those hands together, feel that good warmth, energy that you have running through you. Nice job, well done today. Give yourselves a hand, and I will see you back here next time. Thanks for checking in with yourself and with me. I'll see you back next time. Bye.